Welcome to my channel Bookish English. I am Ariel, and today I am going to show you something that can completely change the way you learn English. If you have been studying for years but still feel stuck when speaking, this video is exactly for you. The truth is simple but powerful. You were not learning the wrong language. You were using the wrong method. In this video, you will discover how babies learn English naturally and how you can use the same method as an adult to speak with confidence. Stay with me until Lesson 5 because that is where most learners finally break their silence. And Lesson 9 will give you a complete system to transform your English step by step. If you are ready to change your English journey, subscribe now. And let's begin. Lesson 1: Why Babies Learn Faster. Have you ever felt this situation in your life? You understand English when you listen. You recognize many words. You even know some grammar rules. But when it is your turn to speak, something stops you. Your mind becomes slow. Your mouth does not move the way you want. You know the answer inside, but the words do not come out clearly. After that moment, you feel frustrated. You feel confused. You start asking yourself questions. Why is this happening to me? Why can I understand but not speak? Am I not good enough? Am I too late to learn? These thoughts are very common. Many learners carry them silently. But today, I want you to hear something very important. You are not the problem. The way you were taught is the real problem. Now think about a small child. That child does not study English. The child does not open books. The child does not memorize long lists of vocabulary. The child does not think about grammar rules. Still, that child learns to speak. First, the sounds are unclear. Then one word comes. Then two words. Then small broken sentences. Slowly, those sentences become clear and natural. The child speaks with confidence. The child does not feel afraid. The child does not wait to be perfect. This creates a powerful question. Why does a child learn so naturally while an adult struggles even after years of study? The answer is not intelligence. Adults are actually more intelligent in many ways. Adults can understand ideas better. Adults can solve problems faster. Adults can analyze language deeply. But this strength becomes a weakness when it is used in the wrong way. Many adults try to control the language before they experience it. They want to understand every rule before they speak. They want perfect grammar before they open their mouth. This creates pressure, and pressure blocks fluency. A child learns in a very different way. A child learns through experience. The child hears language again and again. The same words, the same sounds, the same expressions. The child connects those sounds with real life, with food, with people, with emotions, with actions. The child is not studying. The child is living the language. This is the first truth you must understand. Language is not just knowledge. Language is a skill that grows through use. Let us understand this with a simple idea. There are two ways to learn English. One is learning. The other is acquisition. Learning is when you study grammar rules. You memorize vocabulary. You try to understand everything step by step. This can help you understand English, but it does not make your speaking natural. Acquisition is different. It happens when you hear English in real situations. You understand meaning through context. You repeat what you hear. You use simple sentences. Slowly, your brain absorbs patterns. This is how children learn. And this is how your brain is naturally designed to learn any language. Think about your first language. You did not study it from a book. You did not learn grammar rules first. You listened. You copied. You repeated. You made mistakes. You improved step by step. That system is still inside your brain. It did not disappear. You just stopped using it because you were taught a different way. Now imagine learning how to ride a bicycle. You can read many books about it. You can watch videos. You can understand how balance works. But if you never sit on the bicycle, you will never learn. At some point, you must try. You may fall. You may feel uncomfortable. But slowly your body learns. Speaking English is the same kind of skill. You cannot become fluent by thinking only. You must use the language. You must practice. You must allow yourself to make mistakes. There is also an emotional side that many learners ignore. Many adults feel afraid when they speak English. They are afraid of making mistakes. They are afraid of being judged. They are afraid of sounding wrong. This fear does not come from nowhere. It often comes from past experiences. Maybe someone corrected you too strictly. Maybe someone laughed at your pronunciation. Maybe you felt embarrassed in class. Because of this, your brain tries to protect you. It tells you to stay silent. It tells you to wait until you are perfect. But this is a trap. Silence does not create fluency. Speaking creates fluency. A child does not have this fear. A child speaks freely. A child makes mistakes without shame. A child tries again and again. This freedom is one of the biggest reasons why children learn faster. If you want to improve your English, you need to rebuild this freedom. You need to allow yourself to speak without fear. You need to accept that mistakes are part of the process. Now understand this clearly. You do not need to become a child again. You are an adult, and that is your advantage. You have awareness. You can choose your method. You can build a routine. You can practice in a smart way. When you combine the natural learning style of a child with the discipline of an adult, your progress becomes stronger and faster. Many learners follow a system that does not work well. They start by memorizing vocabulary. Then they study grammar. Then they wait to feel confident. Only after that do they try to speak. This system keeps them stuck. The natural system is different. First, you listen. Then you copy. Then you repeat. Then you speak simple sentences. Then you make mistakes. Then you improve slowly. This system follows how your brain naturally learns language. Now I want you to take a small step today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start with simple sentences from your daily life. Say them slowly. Say them clearly. Say, I am learning English. Say, I want to speak better. Say, I am not afraid to try. Say, I will practice every day. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. They help your brain move from thinking to speaking. Always remember this one truth. You are not starting from zero. You already understand more than you think. You already have the ability to improve. You only need the right direction. Once you change your method, your results will also change. In the next lesson, we will talk about the first powerful habit that every baby uses. It is simple, but most adults ignore it. When you start using this habit, your English will begin to feel more natural. Stay with me because this next step will build the foundation for everything that comes next. Lesson 2. Listen before you speak. Before a baby speaks one clear word, the baby listens for a long time. The baby listens in the morning. The baby listens in the room. The baby listens while eating. The baby listens while crying. The baby listens while playing. The baby does not understand everything at first, but the brain is still working quietly. Sounds enter the ears again and again. Some sounds begin to feel familiar. Some words begin to connect with faces, objects, actions, and feelings. Then slowly, the baby starts to understand. This is the first big secret of natural language learning. Input comes before output. Listening comes before speaking. Understanding comes before fluency. And if you are trying to speak English without enough listening, you are trying to build a house without a foundation. Many adult learners make one serious mistake. They want to speak fast, but they do not listen enough. They say, I want to speak English. They say, I want confidence. They say, I want fluency. This was Asian. But when you ask them how much English they listen to every day, the answer is often very small. Maybe 5 minutes. Maybe not even 5 minutes. Sometimes they only read grammar rules and memorize words. Then they become surprised when speaking feels difficult. But speaking cannot become natural if the ears have not received enough English first. Your mouth cannot easily produce what your ears have not heard many times. A baby knows this without knowing it. The baby listens first, and the speaking comes later. This is also connected to a powerful idea in language learning called input. Input means the English that enters your brain through listening and reading. Output means the English that comes out through speaking and writing. Many learners focus only on output. They want to speak better. They want to write better, but they forget that output becomes strong when input is strong. If your brain hears natural English again and again, it starts building patterns. It starts noticing how words come together. It starts understanding rhythm. It starts feeling sentence flow. You may not notice this process immediately, but your brain is learning quietly. This is why listening is not a passive activity. Listening is training. Listening is preparation. Listening is the hidden work behind fluent speaking. Think about a child hearing the word water. The child does not hear it one time and become perfect. The child hears it many times. The mother says, "Do you want water?" The father says, "Drink water." Someone says, "Where is your water?" The child sees the glass. The child feels thirst. The child hears the same word in different situations. Slowly, The sound water becomes connected with meaning. The child does not translate. The child does not memorize. The child simply connects sound with real life. This is how you should listen to English too. Do not listen only to collect words. Listen to connect meaning. Listen to feel the language. Listen to understand the situation. Now let us talk about the brain. Your brain loves repetition. When you hear the same sentence many times, the brain builds a stronger path. At first, the sentence feels new, then it feels familiar. Then it becomes easy. Then one day, you can use it without thinking too much. This is how neural connections become stronger. A baby hears thousands of repeated sentences from family and environment. That repeated exposure creates language patterns. Adult learners need the same thing, but in a smarter and more organized way. You do not need to listen all day like a baby, but you must listen daily. Even 10 focused minutes can become powerful when you repeat them every day. Another mistake many learners make is that they choose English that is too difficult. They open a fast movie. They listen to native speakers speaking quickly. They understand almost nothing. Then they feel disappointed. They think, my English is very weak. But the problem is not always your English. Sometimes the material is too hard. A baby does not begin with difficult speeches. A baby hears simple daily language first. Come here. Eat this. Look at me. Give me the ball. Don't touch that. These sentences are short, useful, and connected to real life. So as a learner, you should choose English that is close to your level. It should be a little challenging, but still understandable. If you understand around 70 or 80%, that is very good. Your brain can guess the rest from context. This kind of input helps you grow without destroying your confidence. So what should you listen to? Listen to simple English stories. Listen to slow conversations. Listen to daily routine English. Listen to beginner-friendly podcasts. Listen to children's stories if they feel helpful. Listen to clear YouTube lessons. Listen to the same short video many times instead of jumping to a new video every minute. This is important. Many learners keep changing content. Today one video, tomorrow another video, then another topic, then another accent. Their brain never gets enough repetition. A child does not learn like that. A child hears the same words again and again. You should use the same power. Choose one short audio or one short video. Listen to it many times. First, listen for meaning. Then listen for words. Then, listen for pronunciation. Then, listen again and try to speak with it. You can also use listening in your daily life. When you wake up, play simple English for 10 minutes. Do not check your phone first. Do not open social media first.